Hi, it's 5 to midnight for climate change. And even if we all have good expectation for the Paris meeting, they won't be able to solve any problems. To really make a point on climate change, we need to find a source of clean energy cheaper than any fossil one. This way we can have natural reduction of gas emission, and this is what Windu expect to offer. What Windu propose is not a fantastic innovation. We start with something that has been patented 80 years ago by Mr. Darrieus, and we make a wind turbine, a better wind turbine with reengineering. Reengineering means we start with what we have and we make it better with scientific optimization. We won't show you everything in detail, it will be too long. We're going to focus on one reengineering that we have done. Okay, so a standard wind turbine, a good wind turbine, is composed of 5 principal elements that must balance together, that must have the same strength, the same power capacity, and it must balance in cost also. It's important that everything works together. So you have the turbine, you have the generator, you have the mast, the foundation, and the power electronics. Re-engineering of this may, for example, to change the size of the turbine with exactly the same basic elements. So we have a modular, a standard item, standard mass, standard power unit, and everything works together. But we change the size of the turbine in regards of what we need. Of course, it's easy to understand that if the turbine is twice the size of the first one, it's going to produce twice the energy with the same wind. But of course, it's also going to produce more strength on the machine. So if the standard wind turbine have to stop at 17 meters per second, the large wind turbine, the twice the size, going to have to stop at 13.5 meters per second to make sure that everything is well balanced. Okay, the large wind turbine, the giant one, already use a bit that concept, except that they have problem. When they increase the size of the wind, the harness, they have to make a longer mast, they have to make longer pail, and it's much more costly. But it's more effective even there. Our concept, the only thing that changed in our structure is the size of the length that hold the blade. So it's only one tubing, many times the number of blades, it's only one tubing that is longer. So the increasement cost is about 1-2% per apparatus, so no big difference. Okay. Based on that, we can figure now that a standard small wind farm of Windu gonna have various size of turbine, all in the same engine, and they're gonna work all together. And basic unit is 10 wind turbine that is controlled by one power unit, and the electronic control everything. We also have changed the business model. We want to have extreme decentralization of wind production because it's a need first, because there's not always wind at one place, but there's always wind somewhere. And it's democratization. It means that instead of having thousands of large corporations that control the energy market on the planet, there's going to be millions of people that are going to produce energy and sell energy to the grid to exchange energy one to each other. So it's a big difference in terms of way to do business. Another important segment market for Windu is the autonomy production for small corporations. The small corporation are going to be able to produce clean energy and reduce their home energy bill and reduce their carbon footprint in the same time. So altogether, we can have good success, and within a decade we can have a significant impact on the energy mix. But it needs to start today with something, and that's why we need your support. Thank you.